Today we are talking about uh, digital analysis, the data analysis bit. We are going through measuring key metrics in digital marketing. So far in all of the classes, in the previous classes, we saw. We talked about digital marketing. We compared it with traditional marketing, and then we saw the privacy laws and how permission marketing um, is helpful and how things are changing. Like, and then we saw how we create campaigns and we use it like various types of digital marketing that we do. And on all of the topics we have been focusing on that digital marketing is measurable. We can measure the impact of digital marketing and how we can measure KPIs, the key performance indicators, and then how we can specify how users have engaged with our ads and the conversions, uh, return on investment, and all those. So in today's class, we are discussing about the data analysis part. We are how like key metrics can be measured in digital marketing. Digital analytics involves the collection, measurement, and analysis of data from digital sources to inform strategic marketing decisions. So I have Google and Analysis open in here. So I do not have much data, like I do not have any data in here. But then basically say we in there were previously accounts. These all have been shifted to another place. But because of the non-disclosure agreement, I won't be able to show you the actual data and metrics of the websites. But then, essentially, we can add accounts. So this is Google Analytics. So you can go to Google and then you can like Google Analytics. You can search this and then you will have a marketing platform about analysis. This particular is the website developers.google.com, then analysis. We go here and then you can go to analytics, and this it'll take you to this analytics page. So if you have a website, previously even YouTube's also reports were shown in here, but then YouTube's ones have shifted nowadays to just to YouTube channel itself. So this is Google Analytics. For the ease of the class, say I will go to YouTube. Maybe we go to Creator. YouTube Creator Studio. Studio.youtube. You can also access this from the other places, and here also on YouTube we have this analytics. So basically we'll be talking about this analytics from my own channel where I am uploading the class contents and all. It's showing the movement from all of the students and all. So I can tell how many people have watched which videos. So in this one, prosumers and user generated content have got 48 views. Then there are the view counts, how much people are like seeing it on an average, not like somebody might have watched 1 minute of the footage or 5 minutes of the footage. Somebody might have watched the whole entire thing. So this is just an average. On an average, all 48 people who watched this video, they were there for 16 minutes 51 seconds. So this is the analysis bit. Then there's watch time, subscribers, how many subscribers it have got. I can also go to this, and then there will be more metrics. It's showing me more data. There's reach, from which platforms. It's like this is external, direct or unknown. Direct, as in like the link have been shared, somebody have clicked on the link and then went to the video directly. Suggested videos, it's like that's what it's showing. YouTube, it's showing suggested videos, to of the 48 people, unique viewers is 45. So three of them, they repeated watching the video. So 45 people were unique, different accounts, 45 different accounts or 45 different people, they watched this video. Of the 42 people who watched the video, they came to the video from the suggested videos. So from the suggested, as in like we get suggestions on YouTube. Watch this video. It's similar to your the type of content that you're interested in. So this is the personalized bit. So the suggested videos bit in here. Then external is what it came from some other website. Maybe somebody watched it on other platforms where YouTube, it can be watched, can be viewed. Um, I I access YouTube directly. So yeah, maybe it's on. Maybe somebody watched, clicked on the link on WhatsApp directly. So when we click on a YouTube link on WhatsApp directly, nowadays WhatsApp has its own YouTube player. So that's like an external view. It did not happen within the YouTube.com platform. It happened inside WhatsApp platform. Direct is the link clicks, and then people search for it. There's 4.2 percentage of people, they search for it. Then there's impression, views from impression as in like how many times suggested video, say it's 72.9%. So how many times this video have been displayed on different people's feed, different people's YouTube account as suggested videos, or like in any of the different forms. 7,300 times. And then views from impression. From those impressions, 7.3, 29 people, they clicked on it from the impression. So we can do the math. Unique viewers is 45, 29 came from impressions, so it's 45 minus 29, which is 16, I think. 10, 16, 30, 45. No, yeah, roughly. Let's see. Yeah, so it's 16. So 16 people, they came from external and other sources, and from the impressions they watched only. Okay, this is hours. So 1 hour and 32 minutes. Then you see like there's this WhatsApp businesses. Maybe this is where most of the students are coming from, because the link was shared in the WhatsApp. And then most of you students, they have WhatsApp business. They have changed their WhatsApp from personal to business. So it's showing 28.6. Then content suggestions, SEMrush, like these were the keywords where it got displayed, and there are lots of YouTube metrics in here. So Google Analytics, it's where we add the analytics account on our website. So this website is your .com, .in, or maybe .ug. whatever extension you have your website, you can add it in here, and then you will get a thorough YouTube analysis. The same thing is also done in a different way in different platforms. Like WordPress is a type of website, so we have Google Analysis plugin itself in there. So we can come and view the data analysis in here, or we can check it out in our website directly under the Google Analysis plugin. Uh, are you being able to understand? Do you have confusions with it? Anyone?
No.
Okay. So, say in here we have active users. Oh, like this one is not currently on display. The website have been brought down. This one was my previous website. I'm not running this website for the last 2 years now, and I also do not do much of Google and analysis now on my personal account. This is my personal account. So this one, it shows the active users, the event active users, as in how many people are surfing your website currently. So 0 people are surfing my website because the website it's not there anymore. How many new users, and then event count, as in like how many event, as in click events, how many click counts you're getting for every click, as in go to homepage or different clicks. Say if I go to any website, view reports, then if I click on this, then this is an event. If I'm clicking on this, it's an event. And event is also where we do measurable hover event. So hover, this is hover. So in website development, you will get a hover event. If you notice, see the website in here, the button slowly changes. See, there's a shadow below, and even as I go up, my mouse cursor also changes. So this is a hover effect, HOVER. So like my cursor have gone on top of this, so this is also an event. This we can, in when we create the website UI UX, then we can create a tag there, and we also will be able to measure that, as in how many people are hovering on the website on a particular button. That shows that they are interested in that button, and how many are actually clicking on it. So maybe 100 people are going on top of this, they are reading what's there, but then out of that 100 people, only 50 people are clicking on it, or only 30 people are clicking on it. So there are different metrics like this. Then a lot of events from the website, page screen, revenues, and all these sessions and all different analytics data that can be received, can be collected. So I am not actually a data and analysis person. So I can only show you what data you can receive and from which websites you can receive the data. But then to analyze and to actually use it in your marketing campaign, that one bit is a little bit more in-depth study. So in our basics that we are doing, even I won't be the perfect guy to to guide you through the data analysis bit. But then essentially what you need to learn and you need to remember, that data can be collected from websites like this. The simple ones are like things like how many people are actually interested in this. They are like doing that hover function, and how many are actually clicking on it. And then in video analysis also, say 7.3 thousand, like so like 7,300 people are seeing this video on their feed, but then only 29 people have actually clicked on it. So why is it? Because maybe one reason can be that the name is not attractive, and maybe the thumbnail, it's just a screenshot of the video, so no thumbnail. So even thumbnails also, they allow viewers to, to click. So maybe what I can do is I can create a thumbnail and then I can change it, and then after say maybe a week's time, I check it again. I check that if that changing the thumbnail, it worked or not. So like this, all are simple things that can be collected, measured, and then we can improve our content. The same can also be done with Google Ads or Facebook ads. Some of the accounts that can be shared is, okay, maybe we can go to Replan, then there's no active campaigns. Okay. Mm, no active campaigns. Okay. Again, things have been shifting. So that's what, as marketers, we also have to be aware of the interfaces and then the changes that the websites are rolling out. They are putting the things, they are segregating it, and then they are arranging the placements of the panels. Okay, so these were some of this month, maximum. So see, these were some of the ads which were run using my personal account on some of the like Facebook and Instagram accounts that I am in. So very little was spent. This one was more. Okay, very little was spent, and then we get impressions. Cost per milli. That's cost per 1,000 impressions. So then there's reach, their frequency, how many, how much frequency people are sort of like, engaging with it, and all those other metrics in here. Then the link clicks are the links which were added. So say for example, this one was promoting a Spotify account. So for a local band in here. So per link click, there was a link. Maybe if I can go to the preview platform. Okay, so this one was that's the link. I'm expecting to see a preview, but then I'm not being able to find it. Okay, anyways, so this link was a Spotify album on Spotify, and then this we wanted listeners from blues, English music listening crowd, but so we had opted for like international global audience as well. So the budget was very low, but then what we did was we like targeted it geographically, and then we emphasized on people that we usually know they are like blues listeners. So you can research your target audience on Google, on ChatGPT, and then you can pinpoint which locations are best that your ads would be shown. And once say you have started your campaign, and after that you will be getting metrics. And in here, we have the man woman percentage. So man were listening to it more, and then woman were listening it to it lesser than the man. So the maybe the image that we had, or the content that we had, the way we had written the ad content, the text, I mean, the way we had written the text, it was more attractive to man who listen to blues. And then mostly it was 25 to 30, 34, then 35 to 44, 18 to 24 also people were listening. But then maybe the pictures and the band also has members who are elderly, and also has members who's young. So maybe looking at them, because we had their photo, the band members photo in there, people may or may not recognize them. And there are lots of other. Okay, that's the ad preview. There are lots of other. Okay. Okay, so that's how it looked on Instagram, and then we had it on. It's showing low variations. Maybe the text was not that attractive, but we did got what we needed, because the budget also was low. We just wanted people to listen to it, and then like try out if a Indian band in a interior part of India would be able to pull in listeners from all around the globe. So we got what we needed. We came to the conclusion that the if it's a low budget ad, then it have to run for a longer duration of time for it to actually do the magic. And maybe even the graphics and the content also have to be more engaging. So there were so the ad that we placed on one place, it circulated to different places. So there's Messenger. Messenger is not used that much nowadays, especially after WhatsApp came in. But then, nonetheless, the ad was shown on Messenger, Messenger Stories, Instagram profile feed, like this post, sponsored. And then it was there in Instagram search results. People, when they were searching, even then it would show. So the specific keywords and terms that need to be put, those were used. The When we use search engines like this, then the term that we call that search engine optimization, of course, but then that is not to be confused with something very rocket sciencey thing. Like, it's only the term is called search engine optimization, and essentially we're just using it and doing it through the content. So the search terms that we had, it also were used from the content that we placed. So then it showed in all of these places: Instagram Reels, Stories, the Facebook bit. Okay. Oh no, this one was only done on Instagram. Won't deliver to 12 placements. So on Facebook, we didn't publish this particular ad on Facebook, because this one was done in 2020 23. So some of the things I am getting it out of my mind. Okay, so essentially these are the metrics that we would be working on with, and then when we are running a campaign, we would improve our content, and then we would improve our marketing tactics with it. So, digital analysis involves the collection, measurement, and analysis of data from digital sources to inform strategic marketing decisions. Its primary purpose is to understand how users interact with digital platforms, enabling marketers to assess the success of their strategies and improve overall performance. So, understand how users interact with digital platforms. Coming back to the YouTube panel, we've got it showed 7,300 impressions, out of which only 29 people they viewed, they clicked, and then once they clicked, then they stayed, more or less, because if they, from 29 people, if they watched for 1 hour, 32 minute content, then it's like they stayed. It won't be 32 minutes, it will be less than that. It will be like 1 hour 15 minutes or so, maybe 1 hour 20 minutes or so, because it's 1.32. So from this, we can conclude, or we can create a hypothesis that maybe the thumbnail, missing thumbnail, no thumbnail, or unattractive thumbnail, it's not saying anything about the course. Maybe the keyword that we have in here, but, maybe the title can be a little bit more engaging, more attractive, like that. And then when we come to ad manager, also we have this ad preview, where we are seeing how it's shown, in which places it's shown, and how it's shown. So Instagram profile feed. So Instagram profile feed, it just have this spreading roots EP out. Maybe we can change the content a little bit more, because it's already saying spreading roots official. So maybe we can keep this spreading root, the band name, on the later part of the content. Maybe we can talk about something else, and then we can say that the band comprises of the band member's name, and where it was mixed and mastered, and all those information. Maybe we have some more interesting call to action type of a content that can be used to pull in people. So its primary purpose is to understand how users interact with digital platforms, enabling marketers to assess the success of their strategies and improve overall performance. Data is collected through various tools such as Google Analysis, Google Analytics. Sorry. So this is the platform, and social media insights, which aggregate user interactions across websites and applications. Analysis of this data helps businesses identify trends, gauge user engagement, and tailor marketing initiatives to meet audience needs. Okay, just give me a moment. Cool. So after we analyze the data, so helps businesses identify trends. Trends say how many people are going from impressions, and even you would see that the platform also it's reacting to that. So this one is so the the platform, say on Google analysis, that the YouTube analysis that we have here. So the placements of all of this sections would react to the trends, as in where people are, how people are accessing your video. So YouTube has this YouTube suggestions. Then they are coming from external sources. They are coming from direct links, and then they are also searching it on YouTube. So YouTube search terms: how to start UGC content creation. 50% of the crowd are searching how to start UGC content creation, and my this particular content, because it has user generated content, the name in there. So this one is showing up in their YouTube metrics, like YouTube search panels. So they are searching how to start UGC content creation, and my video is also showing up there. So since they are doing with UGC content creation, if I add UGC term in here, then this one will be more favorable for the search engine to search and then to push it forward to viewers who would be interested, to potential viewers who might be interested in going through the content. And then maybe, of course, I have another thumbnail again. So then they are going from this bit is because we are doing it for the classes, and then most of the students. I think this is the student activity. The student activity is 14.6% of the 45 unique views. Maybe the three also is some of the students who are coming back to the link, and to go through the class material. And then content suggesting this video, as in when you're watching a YouTube video, after your video ends, then there are content suggestions. You like this, so maybe you would like to watch this video as well. So all of these contents, this is not that much related, because the final, I think so this is like football or something. Then this is SEM Rush, another website which is talking about SEO and keyword research, role-playing games, and then we can go see more. Then we get more data, metrics, and all. Views by geography. Okay. Are you being able to understand, or is it confusing? Yes?
Understanding.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. So, the trends that we are talking particularly in here, analysis of this data helps businesses identify trends. This will be specific to different brand and what they are selling, if it's product or it's services. So with respect to your own, or the business or the service that you're doing the campaigning for, when you go through their data, then that one will help, as in where their potential customers are. Sort of say, I'm doing the same thing. We would be getting the same information on Google analysis as well, but the same sort of metrics where we can see the cities. Fuse. I was looking for a name in here, but
You go to top geos, analytics, then top geo.
okay. Which, which website are you talking about? A specific website?
YouTube,
Okay.
audience. You go to audience. Yes, then top geos.
Top geographies.
Yeah.
Not enough data. Okay, it's showing not enough data. That's why it's not showing this one. It's
Because
essentially coming.
it still has less views.
Probably. Okay. Maybe if I go to another. I don't have too many views on my YouTube metrics in here. Maybe the highest seen is probably this. So let's go to analysis. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Since uploaded lifetime. Let it come. Maybe even in this video also. Mm, no, okay. It's only showing India. Maybe we go to cities. Then no, it doesn't have that much of this maybe. Okay, so we'll be getting cities where it's watched the viewers' age, gender, then if they are a subscriber to my channel or not, then the device types. Say for example, if we have to modify the content according to the device, then people who are seeing in a computer the wide angle, a widescreen content would be more viable for them, and then people who are seeing on the same is on TV or a tablet will need a wide screen like the one that you're seeing on my laptop. It's a widescreen. It's not a vertical image. So if there are more people who are who are viewing your content from mobile phones, then vertical content would be more viable there. So this is sort of a trend. Say that we're talking about this. This is sort of a trend, as in people are viewing your content from which city, from which what age, and then using what device. Then even in here also, how many from Instagram feed and all other information. It's maybe this one will be doing a class on this, how to create ads on using Facebook and Google Ads. Then I will have to the this one usually it showed, but then maybe this ads reporting. No. Page name. No, if it's ekdom latest, then maybe we would have Last year. It's not even from last year. Okay. So there's in-app. So it reached. This one was done on Instagram, mobile web 16, desktop none. Then another one was desktop 4, mobile app 8, in app 19,000, almost like 20,000 views. So we are seeing the trends in here, like where people are viewing my ad, and from where people are you know from where people are visiting the profile. So say this one is 20,000. It's almost like in app 20,000 people it got reached. There was 25 972 impressions, as in impression is where um, our ad is shown. Reach is as how many people are interacting with it. Maybe they stop. Even if they stop, even then it have reached them. If they click, then that one will be then after they click, it takes them to the Instagram profile. For this, in this ad instance, in this case example of this ad, so uh, 25,000 people, almost 26,000 people's, it was the ad was shown to 26,000 people. Out of that, 20,000 people, they either stopped, they read the content, maybe they were also checking out some other content also, but then essentially they stopped for this ad. And then out of this 20,000 people, only 816 people, they clicked, and then they visited the Instagram profile. So we have cost per result and other metrics and all. So we can get return on investment. If this was not done for sales, this was the metrics in here would be like the awareness. This was like an awareness campaign. So on Spotify, the exact number of plays that we got, that information, if we would have taken it, say we got, say we got 1,000 plays on Spotify after running the ad. The And we spent 450 rupees. So for each, was this okay? So for each okay, so for each play, oh, maybe the math won't be that much. Okay, I will check it. But then just for today's class, say so for each play we are spending about like no, sorry, 450 divided to 1,000. For each play we are spending 0.45 rupees. So this is rupees, in rupees. If we have to change it to Ugandan, then to INR, point 45. So it's 19 point. We are spending about like 19.28 on one on one click count, or one audio listening, that. So this again is a little bit of different example than from what previously we have been like discussing on the class, related to product and service, because this is like music, that. Anyhow, so we have trends. So this is what we are talking about, like from where people are coming in, what sort of people are coming in, and then how they are interacting with the ad. So all of those informations, they combine with trends. So once we analyze the data, that helps businesses identify trends, gauge user engagement, how much people they are like measure user engagement, how much people are engaging with your ad, and tailor marketing initiative to meet audiences need. So say for this particular ad, which one was successful for the awareness campaign that was required. So we got a number of views, and like there were lots of Spotify visitors, and even on Instagram the profiles also. So for the next campaign, we because we are getting success at a very low cost. So maybe the band would have been interested in doing another campaign with a slightly higher budget, and then try to make sales. This one was like a test, a pilot project we call. Tailor marketing initiatives to meet audiences' needs. So the audiences were coming those places, that particular geolocation, and that particular age group. We also saw the age groups that it was popular between 18 to 24 and 25 to 30 range. So maybe we would have tailored the content, created the video or the graphics for man of that age, because mostly men were interested in listening to that genre of music, and experience something from a remote part of the world. So evaluating marketing performance through analytics is crucial for understanding the effectiveness of campaign. Key metrics such as conversion rates and return on investment allow marketers to assess what is working and what needs improvement, leading to more informed strategies. Yeah, so essentially we are talking about the same thing in here. So to measure that, we are saying that digital marketing is measurable. So to measure and then to evaluate a digital marketing campaign, it's crucial. And then we can say that we had success with the campaign or not. Just like in this spreading roots, in this case, that we got what we were looking for at a very low budget. We had people clicking on the link. This one was very simple. This one was a little bit more attractive. So maybe we had more success with this, even though the budget were the same. So if we compare these two ad, then we can discuss and then create hypothesis with why this ad worked and why the other one had the budget was the same. But this one, it had out of all devices, it has 2,748 link clicks, even though it reached 18,000 people only. And then the budget was the same in this case, but and it had lot many reach. It had 54,564, out of which we had only 182 link clicks. So this one had an image of the album, and this one had the band playing. This one was a video. So maybe people did not stop by where this one was more attractive to them. So we are also noticing the trend, as in people who um, like to listen to blues music, like to listen to music, they would click on a link with a album cover or album art more than if they see the band play. The band, and they are just like jamming on on like on a black and white. Maybe that is not attractive. So we are noticing the trends here as well. And for the next campaign, we can create something which is in line with this, with whatever we have noticed and observed. Key metrics such as conversion rates. Conversion, we see conversion directly in here. Conversion as in, that's what we are talking about, like the conversion as in the results. So the link clicks that we are getting is the conversion in this case. Conversion, the exact conversion would be because we wanted people to come in Spotify. So the exact number of conversion that we had would reflect on Spotify's analytics. But I do not have access to the Spotify the account of this particular band. I just run the campaign for them. So from there, I think there was there there were about we got from all of the campaign. I think we got like about 10,000 or 12,000 listens to that to the different discs. There were lots of other subscribers as well. So we concluded that the ad campaign was successful because there was conversions. There were people coming from different corners of the globe, and then some of them are still associated, and they still listen to the songs of this particular band. And then return on investment. Return on investment is calculated with math. So return on investment, I had it somewhere. Wait. So return on investment is revenue minus cost of goods sold divided by cost of goods sold. So for in the example of the band, say the Spotify say if they would have earned, I'm not sure how much they actually earned from those views. And then in terms of music, it's also it's not just the Spotify revenue generating method, because a band earns from different revenue sources. There's also YouTube, and there's also other platforms. So say after running that ad, the band generated about, say, okay, for the ease of the class, I'm just changing it to shilling. I'm not much aware like how much worth shilling is. But then say for the example, the band earned about 20,000 shillings. Then they spent, this is 450 into 450 ads. They did it about I think it was three times. Okay. So 450 rupees multiplied by 3, it's 1350. So we do another this is 1350. Oh, maybe we'll have to increase it. So say I was about to say like 10,000. So it's 4,28,000 shillings. Okay. So say this is 4 lakhs, say 4 lakhs 50,000 shillings. That's what they got. And then they spend 4 lakh 50,000. Then they spend 57, say they spend 60,000 shillings in the ads. And say they spend another, say 50,000 shillings in the content creation and other thing. So they made the 3,40,000 that. So the return on investment would be again we'll have to divide it with the cost, the total cost, which one in this case we took 1350. So this one we took like as 60,000 and then 50,000. So it's 110 divided by 110. So the ROI is 3.009. So they had almost like 3 times the amount that they spent, they got it returned. So that's how basic ROI is measured. Big companies they have a little bit of here and there with the math and how they track depending on the revenue streams and the expenses, because this is a very black and white straightforward method of calculating ROI. So there's another example. So let's say you have a product that costs $100 to produce and sells for $200. So this is product based. The example that I showed, that one was for that particular campaign, the digital campaign. This one is for a product based digital campaign. So a product takes $100 to produce and sells for $200. But we sell 6 of these products as a result of advertising them on Google Ads. So the total sales were $1,200. The Google Ads cost $200. So the ROI is 1,200 minus the total 1,200, 600. How did this one came? Okay, this one cost of goods. So it is six products, 6 to produce. 6 products will cost $600 to produce, and then we spend $200 on Google Ads. So the total that we have spent is $800. So 1,200 minus 800 divided by 800, which is like 50%. So we would get 1,200 minus 800 divided by 800. So this is 0.5. So this is half of what what we are investing. We are getting it as a return. This maybe in the musical case, maybe we would have to also add the production cost of the album. Maybe that way we won't be getting a ×3 return on investment, but then maybe that one would be more accurate with the return on investment. But then that campaign was a little bit different than what we are talking about in here, how we are calculating the return on investment. Okay, so we are going back to allow marketers to assess what is working and what needs improvement, leading to more informed strategies. So it's essentially we in here, that's what we are talking. We have been talking in the class. So we know what is working, what is not working, and then we create informed strategies to modify our campaign or the next campaign, how we do, why we will do. And this one would be brand specific and business specific. One data that you get from one brand, or the data that I have from this musical thing, or there was also for some doctors that I had run ad. So one information I cannot use it in the other information because the target audience is different. different. For medical, it would be people with ailing diseases, and then for music, it will be the target audience is people who are interested in that particular genre of music. Many people do not also listen to music. Some people they like to listen to podcasts and other thing. Some people they like to listen to news rather than like musical things. Some people like more of like dance tracks. That's also like genre specific. And then for doctors also, it's like not if you have information data of one doctor, that would not go with another doctor, because maybe one doctor is your urologist, maybe the other one is a neurosurgeon. So urology would be dealing with uric acids and anything with the glands, and neurosurgery would be dealing with the brain and then the nerves. So different people, different problem, different solutions, and the data also that we are getting is like platform specific as well as the business specific. And there are other things also which influences marketing and then the data that we get. Like now, currently these 2 days that I took a holiday because this is the it's sort of the lunar new year that we have. So this is what the traditional new year that we had before we picked up the Western concept of New Year. So now in New Year happens on the 1st January, but then with our traditional Indian lunar cycles and calculations, 14th, 15th April is the first day of New Year. So during this time, the people are busy with their traditional systems, and then this is about feasting, people meeting their old relatives. I am in my native village, I'm not in the city. So this also influences marketing, because people like digital marketing, people in this time they would not be in front of mobile phones. Like say tomorrow is Good Thursday. So then Friday is Good Friday. So Good Friday, people would be there in churches. They would be, they would be engaged with the festivities, and then they would be engaged with interacting with people, long distance relatives, and also only some people would be there using their mobile phones and all, and not like people would be using mobile phones, yes, for calls, but they won't be like doing that idle surfing. They would be meeting people, they would be talking to them. They won't be binge watching, they won't be watching Netflix, they won't be watching like series, movies like that. They won't be on YouTube. So all of this data about people behavior and all of this are included in digital marketing, and that's what are setting trends. And a digital marketer has to be aware of all of this, and then to assess the data, like lots of things are required. So if it's an MNC and all, then like I do not claim myself to be a capable guy for like for running you through with the different aspects of digital data analysis. But then in our class, of course, what we are getting is the basics of data analysis, and how we can do data analysis with for the digital campaigns that you would be doing, you would be starting with. For those, yes, I can help you, and like that's what we are discussing in this class. Okay, so tracking return on investment on marketing campaigns through analysis allows organization to quantify the financial return on their marketing investments. This metric is essential for determining which campaigns are profitable and which need to be adjusted or discontinued. So MNCs, they usually run a lot many different campaign. Like in one of the example that we discussed in the class, that we can run two or three, like two different campaigns. One can be of awareness, another can be of to make sales. And then a company, they have different products and different services. So for each product and each services, they might have different campaigns running on different websites. So it's not just on Google Ads, it can be on that quick commerce websites as well. So say uh, one particular website is like, say it's Blinkit. So there can be, or Zoomia, that is more prevalent in there. Maybe we try it on Zoomia. Let's see Zoomia. This is Nigeria. Okay. So say, let's say cakes. Do they have cakes? Edibles? Oh, okay. Maybe we go to electronics. Maybe we go to this. The brand name is Vision Plus. So Vision Plus has this many products. They have 43-inch, 50-inch, 32-inch digital frameless TV, and there are okay, other ads. So see, they are already running ads, sponsored, 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 sponsored. So they are already running ads for. This is within the platform itself. They are running platforms, and they are running ads. And if you have a create an account, then you would be able to see the ads, and then the data analysis that we are talking about. We will be seeing datas. We would be seeing data like this. We would be seeing some sort of, maybe the UI UX, the interface would be different, but then we would see all of these metrics inside Zoomia itself. They already are running ads of these different products. So for each of the product, they will have to calculate how much money they are investing in it and how much return they are getting, so that if they see that this product is not, say the 43-inch, it's not making that much of sales like the 50-inch is doing. So they maybe they would try a different method, or they would stop this campaign totally, so that, say like 32-inch, people are not interested in 32-inch anymore. Say suppose they don't want a 32-inch, so this one they can stop, and then they can invest the money that they are using on this. They can double down on the 50-inch, because they are seeing more results on 50-inch. So this they won't be able to tell in day one itself. They would have to go through the data analysis. And if you have an account, and if you create ads on Zoomia, then even then you would be able to see the data analysis, and then the trends, from where people are buying your product, from where people are keeping. We also will have another metric, as in like how many people have put it on the cart, but then they have not purchased it on social media, on e-commerce websites like this. We also have that metrics. So that also we can use it, as in like people are interested in the product, they are putting it in the cart, but maybe they're not taking that decision to buy it, maybe because the price is too high, or maybe they are in that decision phase, from the phases that we discussed in the previous classes. So that's what it's like. That's why tracking ROI is important. This metric is essential for determining which campaigns are profitable and which needs to be adjusted or discontinued. So understanding user behavior gives marketers insights into how users navigate and engage with their content. So, as for example, in this, like how they are interacting, they are impression like out of 63,000 people that it displayed, if 54,000 people they stopped by to read through the content, and then only 182 clicked and then visited the Instagram page, then we can create hypothesis and we can make assumptions, assumptions backed by data, that why it worked, why it didn't work, and with those assumptions we can try to modify our content and see if it works, if it's changing, if it's helping people to visit the band more, or maybe buy the product more, you know and all those kind of thing. So we with user behavior we are also talking about what platform they use to make that decision. Particularly, say in e-commerce websites, we would see there would be metrics, as in like from where they are buying the products. There are some people who do not buy the product from mobile phone, because for payment portals and other that they feel more secure if they buy it from their laptop, because they can sort of like save it, take screenshots and other uses. And there are certain section of people also, because of payment integration, and then the OTP and everything, all of those, it's more easier on a mobile phone. You can just copy paste, some of the data also come by themselves, auto generated and all, so automated. So some people they buy from more from the mobile, they surf it from the laptop. Some people they surf on the laptop, they buy on the laptop, and depending on different products, smaller products maybe people would be buying it straight away. Bigger products, costlier products, they would be taking more time to buy the products and all. So all of these are like user behavior, and through analysis we can understand user behavior, which gives marketers insight into how users navigate and engage with their content. This knowledge enables brand to enhance user experiences, leading to improved customer satisfaction and loyalty. And then again, we are talking about customer retention, customer satisfaction, and retention is about they keep on becoming a repeat customer. Analytics serve as a foundation for continuous optimization of marketing efforts. By assessing data on user interactions and behavior, marketers can modify campaigns in real time to achieve better results, ensuring that marketing strategies remain agile and effective. So the key point in here is modify campaigns in real time to achieve better results. It can also be that these ads that they are seeing, if they assess the data in real time, then in real time, as in they do it now. So say brand XYZ, they published an ad on Zoomia. They did a sponsored ad, and on day one, they did the campaign for say 1 week time, 7 days. On day one, when they did, in the evening time itself, they collected the data, they checked the data, and then they made certain assessment. Assessment are essentially like sort of assumptions itself, backed by data. So they have the data, they created hypothesis like, okay, this is the scene, maybe that's the scene, that's why people are not buying my product. Maybe they are buying this product more because of this reason, they are not buying this product because of maybe that reason. And then the campaign that they are doing, this sponsored ad, maybe they, like in here, they are giving discounts. So this discount price also they can update it in real time. So say this 32 inch is not making sale,